this video, we're gonna talk about factoring quadratic trinomial where a is equals to 1. So in factoring quadratic trinomial where a is equals to 1, again, we set the a value as equals to 1. So let's have yung quadratic form. We know that quadratic form is ax squared plus bx plus c. Oops. So this is the standard form. Okay. Wherein we know that this is the quadratic formula or function rather, because the highest exponent value is 2, and we have this a and b, and c as our placeholder for any real numbers. But on this factoring method, what if we set a as equals to 1? Okay, so we will have 1 x squared plus bx plus c. So what if ganito yung magiging scenario natin? Okay? Now, what do we do? Diba we have the new form, which is x squared plus bx plus c. The first rule is that we can separate this into two quantities. Okay? Wherein, ang start ng first term natin or factor natin will be x on both terms. And on second factor will be, we will add, no? Of course, a sign depending on the problem, and the constant, which is m and n, no? A different quantities. Wherein also that this m and n value have a relationship between b and c values. Paano relationship ang mangyayari? Let's say, ang mangyayari kasi is that when we add m plus n, this is equals to b value. But, okay, if we intend to multiply n and m value, this is equals to c value. Okay? So, let's proceed sa example problems. What if I have x squared plus 10x plus 24? Oops. So, we know na ito ay magiging product of two factors. So, may dalawa tayong quantity. And we know na ang laging magiging first term natin will be x. Okay? And since gusto natin ay positive, then we will have a positive sign on both terms. And then we will add two numbers, no? Na kapag pinag-plus natin, 10 ang kalalabasan, but when we multiply, 24 ang kalalabasan. So again, to remind you, this is again B, this is again C. So, let's think of a factor na wherein kapag pinag-plus 10, kapag pinag-times, that is 24. And we could think of, let's say, 6 plus 4. 6 plus 4 is equals to 10. But 6 times 4, this is equals to 24. Okay? So again, this is for B, this is for C. So definitely, ang magiging factor natin will be 6 and 4. Okay? So Ano ang next? Ang next ay ilalagay natin tong factored form dito sa formula. So we will have 6 and 4. So this is our final answer. Okay? So let's try another example. What if I have 3x squared minus 6x minus 45? Again, sabi natin kanina na dapat si a value ay equals to 1. But on our problem, no, on this problem, is that si 3 ang leading coefficients natin. So, ba't ganyan? What we may observe is that we can common factor this out, you know? So we can common factor this problem into simply 3, okay? Then we have x squared minus factor niya 6 ay 2. 2x minus factor ni 45 kay 3, that is 15. So we simply factor this one, no? Kung bakit ganyan, again, 3 times x squared, that is 3x squared. 3 times negative 2x, that is negative 6x. Then 3 times negative 15, that is negative 45. Okay? So now, meron na tayong quadratic trinomial na kung saan ang a value natin ay equals to 1. Okay? So we can now proceed. So we will have 3. So susulat pala natin si 3, no? And then isa-separate natin to into groups or into different quantity. So like what I have said, both terms have x values. So now kailangan natin mag-isip na kung saan kapag ka pinag-plus 2, kapag ka pinag-times 15. So anong pwede nating isagap? But first, let's add muna yung magiging sign, which is their positive side. Since po. Okay? Now, this is a tricky. Do you think this is a positive dapat? No. Okay? Let's have a look. Let's start first with identifying kung ano yung factor neto. We could think of adding negative 5 plus 2. Diba negative 5 plus 2? So magsusubtract tayo. So we will have negative 2. So na-meet natin tong factor na to. But when we multiply negative 5 plus, oops, sorry. This one should be 3. But when we multiply negative 5 and 3, this is negative 15. So definitely this is our factor. Ngayon, paano sa sign? If yung numbers natin na to, no, if yung pinagfa-factor natin na numbers has this negative sign, then ikakopy natin. If positive, then positive, no? So we do that. So we will have negative 5 and positive 3. So this is our factored form. Okay? So let's have another problem. What if I have x squared plus 4xy minus 21y squared? So paano yan? Nawala na tayo sa quadratic quadratic form. Again, remember pa rin that this one is B, this one is C, this one is A. No? So, anong pwede natin gawin? So, we can still use the sum and product factoring method. No? And kung paano mag-work yun, again, we copy, we create both quantities, two quantities, and we copy X. Ngayon, paano yung sa magiging factoring? Both of them naman has Y value. So, we can factor that 1. But first, let's think of a factor na kapag pinag-plus 4, kapag tinimes 21. Specifically, negative 21. So, we could think of 7 plus negative 3. Kapag pinag-plus to, this is 4. Kapag pinag-times, this is negative 21. Okay, so definitely, we will have a positive 7 and a negative 3. Ngayon, both of them terms naman, both terms has y. So we can write yung common factor yung common factor ni y, which is y. Okay? And this is our final answer.